Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. The Attleboro Arts Museum has a new exhibit filled with work reflecting on the theme of kindness. The Brief Gallery exhibit is part of this year's Attleboro Community Read. We spoke with Museum Director Min Fawcett to learn more.
I'm in our Art Gallery, and the exhibition that surrounds me is entitled Here, I'll Get That For You, Strokes of Kindness in Art and Life. And that tells pretty much the whole story, Strokes of Kindness. This exhibition was inspired by the City of Attleboro's Community Read program for 2024. In past years, Community Read initiatives have been dedicated to a particular book. This year, we've taken a bit of a different path, and we are focusing on a theme, that being the theme of kindness. And what we are doing throughout the year, this program runs from September until April, is that the whole city is reading books that are inspired by kindness, different forms of gratitude, different forms of helping, efforts dedicated to the greater good. All of the programs that respond to those ideas are being held throughout the city in the form of exhibitions, in the form of book clubs. There are also screenings, film screenings, and all of us sort of reflecting on what kindness means and how we so desperately need to include that within our day-to-day lives. There was one particular book called The Path to Kindness. It was edited by a poet named James Cruz. And James Cruz collected a number of different pieces for this book that really mapped to that theme of kindness. One in particular was called Communion at the BP, and it's a poem by a woman named Paula Gordon-Lepp, and it's called Communion at the BP. There's one line in there that really stood out to me, and the line was, "Here, I'll get that for you." And that is a very special line because it says a lot, and it also seemed, in my opinion, to have a voice that went with it. I don't hear or I don't read that line without hearing somebody say that to me. And that is the spirit of the poem and sort of the spirit of this whole exhibition. That one line of helping inspired my invitation to 27 different artists to create original artwork that honored a particular nonprofit or agency, different organizations with different causes. I didn't select the organizations. What I did was ask the artists to share what is near and dear to them. Agencies that were selected had to do with food insecurity, elder care, the environment, the arts, literacy, such a beautiful range. And what the artists did was create original art to honor the mission of these organizations. So in the gallery, you see work by 27 artists. You see 52 different pieces. Each artist created between 1 and 3 pieces. And accompanying every piece is a statement from the artist that talks about why they did what they did and the agency or agencies that they are recognizing. So I do hope that people come in. This is a short show for us. It only runs until the 21st of September. We are open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. As always, admission at the museum is free. And so come as much as you like and take in sort of the heart and soul of what artists are thinking about and what they're creating these days, because it's really wonderful to see that in a world that can be a little bit rocky with many bumps along the way, these artists are recognizing those who smooth things out.